Good morning, and we're live back in Chicago for day 2 of More Uni 2. I'm your host, along with
Zero.
Yeah,
Zero is here to hang out with
I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Shay.
Shay.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, why don't you open? I'm like, sure, I'll land the plane. Don't worry about it.
We got there. At some point, we hit the tarmac. We're about to roll into the night that is Under. Like you said, Under Night 2, still going pretty strong here, running through our pool series still as we wind down to our top 48, and then eventually our top 8 action. I mean, Arc World Tour points on the line here,
I mean,
so
yeah, it's really important to, like, you know, to get as many games in as you can.
Win. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's just winners for this one. Okay, well then, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, we're hearing word of various things, but yeah, either way, the action should be great.
Yep, either way, it's an art game nonetheless, but it is Under Night still going strong here. We have our first players stepping up to the plate. It's going to be Silly Sock Sam versus Segel 2009. All right.
Is it the same Segel that does all the color edits?
Is that or
is it an imposter?
I was wondering because I saw Segel. I'm like, I know that name, and I don't know why.
Depends. Like, if we see them, like, open up the color editor and, like, start changing their color, then we know.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, well, I mean, hopefully you've already customized the colors before sitting down here. That's critical juncture here. Looks like Wagner versus Londrakia. They should have already button checked as we were sitting up on stage here. Fire and Ice, these two going at it here. And I do believe the one in the Arc System Works hat has a UL body pillow and 2B plushie. So
came equipped, you know?
Yeah, it came ready for Grand Blue.
Yeah, you gotta get dripped out early in the morning.
He's already with the OTG start? Why did you open up right there? Segel going strong with Wagner corner carry. So we're gonna set up here with Poison on Sword.
So they talk Sam. Good. I didn't shield there. Gets tagged. Another big combo, and it's probably going to be pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be... There we go. Yeah, CS. Give me another EX. Not enough still. That's unfortunate. We did have 2 bar available to us that CS was A-okay. You have that massive lead and only need a single touch. But Silly Sock starting off strong here.
Yeah, if nothing else, can build a lot of meter for next round, but might not need to at this rate. One more opening after this. CS.
Interesting. We tried to go for a concentrate right there, but you already had 2 blocks ahead on the Vorpal cycle for Segel. Trying to steal it back at that juncture seems a little interesting of a decision right there because he really needed to get that life gauge back.
Caught pressing buttons. Another combo for Segel 2009.
Nice.
One more opening.
There we go. Very lucky charge right there, but a DP comes out from Silly Sock.
This is how they got started last round, too.
Yep. Backs off, puts an application of ice. Good block on the overhead, but overextended here.
Took the frames, didn't even need a CS. Segel with a clean first game.
Yeah, strong with that reach. That shield was pretty nice to get that spacing too after blocking the overhead there to at least press the issue with the B series from Wagner here. She didn't need that, by the way. Why does she get that now?
She deserves it.
What? Deserves to be a bully in the corner, and Londrakia having a hard time. And
Fire's back,
Sam.
Ooh. Good challenge.
Just got a record series come through. Yeah. Beautiful CS to get the DP.
Committed hard on that, and that's just always risky against CS, right?
All right, nice 2A on the interrupt here. Okay. Stand up for me one more time as I finish the round. Silly Sock actually had a little bit of a name swap here.
Yeah, suddenly, I'm you and you're me. The strongest ability when you're about to go down 1 game.
These guys, nice super.
Spends that meter. If you spend your meter, you can build more meter. Ah.
Oh. Even Segel reeling back after that one here. Nice little shield bash. Get the additional hit stun. And boy, oh boy, a 2-0 victory. Silly Sock Sam really running the show with Wagner against Londrakia.
Yeah.
And it's so tough for Drakia, right? Because you do have that DP out of the corner there, which is nice for him, but the amount of accessibility to offense with Wagner there to really kind of keep that pressure going, keep you guessing on frame trap situations here because there's so many safe options for Wagner in those positions too.
Yeah, happened to use the DP quite well in those 2 rounds, and you saw the adaptation at the very end there.
Yeah.
they went back to full screen, just slid right back in to punish the whip punish, right?
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Yeah, just really good gameplay right there from both players. But at the end of the day, Wagner, you know, if you get opened up like twice in a row, right, you're pretty much down to like 10 or 20% at that point.
Especially at this game, right?
Yeah.
Like, the damage output is insane. But I think there were a couple moments where we stopped right in the mid-screen as Andrekia, right, where we could have continued that offense, especially that first game where we had the freeze.
Yeah.
We opted to go for a concentration and build up on our
Yeah.
vortex cycle, which is like, at that point, you're one touch from death. Your opponent is already so far ahead in the grid game that you may as well just continue comboing right after. I mean,
it's one of those tough situations, right, where
Yeah.
you know if you have a concentrate set up, maybe you're gonna go for like concentrate and then do like some kind of meteor right there, right? Kind of fake it. They misspaced it in that specific situation. That kind of ended up being why they ended up losing that round. So, you know, again, like it's early. You got to get the shakies out, right? So
yes,
got to do what you got to do to progress on.
Yes. All right. So our next set, this is going to be an interesting one here. We got Idolism J coming back up against Buff Jerus. And you'll have to forgive my good friend Jay. He told me before the set started, has not been playing since 2019. So we're going to be seeing some legacy stuff.
Well, you know, those combos still work in most cases, right?
That's what I said. I was like, look, we're all still playing legacy stuff. This game is just barely 3 months old, so...
Yeah. I think there's no issue as long as you're not playing character that got, like, significant new tools, but looks like they're going to have... yeah, you know, if you play Merkava, the same stuff still works.
Exactly. The exact same scenario still pretty much worked for Merkava here. But you're going up against Byakuya. Do you know about the 2-2 series, Jay? That's the question here. We'll see how Byakuya fares against Merkava. Good luck. Oh, yeah, we're still very much doing the traditional stuff.
We're doing it. We're still awake.
Nice. Yes, and that changes the forward advancement there off B.
Yeah, gets that side switch right there. Wreck the series. No meter spend.
Oh, no.
Literally flipping out here.
Yeah, flipped out into a very bad position. Good job from Buff Jerus here. Just stay in position, not get called out.
As CS does it. Ooh, whoa. They probably tried to super, but ended up with that instead.
Yeah, brought right back down
nice
to the ground.
throw.
Yeah, very good.
Good interrupt. Yeah. Good old dive kick pressure. Never fails. Old reliable. In every game since the beginning of time.
Oh, absolutely. Quick away. Worm set up here.
Call out the boys. Ooh, the low.
Yeah, very good. B series to open up. And it's always so tricky because of the delay stacker off Worm. So there you're trying to open up in between. We did have the meter, so potentially we attempted the reversal here from Byakuya, so got called out.
Yeah, dive kick low. Never fails. Until it does. Has the grid advantage.
Interesting, we go for 4B right there. I wonder if that was supposed to be a different input.
Ooh. Yeah, got caught whipping throw. CS is available. But drops the combo into a throw reset.
This is looking a little noodly right now for Jay.
Yeah, but any random hit will kill. So.
Absolutely. Couple grabs, putting the feelers out there. The hit grab coming through from Merkava. Fly on in, the 2A.
Yeah, fly is it's like a really strong tool. You can pretty much do an air normal or come down to the ground. So once you block it, it's just a tough position to be in. You gotta shield it. Nice with the air perch there from Buff Jerus.
Nice little pick up route as well. See if we can turn it into the quick overhead. Nice pick up here.
And get more corner carry, see if we can set something up. Last time didn't get any setups going, but once again, doesn't have the CS or meter ready. It's like
a couple staggered 2Bs right there. And we do get our launcher.
Has CS and super meter.
Yeah. I mean, Buff Jerus should be able to finish with him. Certainly will.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it was worth the 200 bar to do it.
You know, sometimes you just got to make sure you got to get on the board. But yeah, I would have liked to see CS into it instead, right?
Then very much that.
You would have gotten at least some free meter, so. Okay. That's a combo from like the vanilla version of the game.
But again, like it's still a viable combo. Sure, there's certainly more damaging rounds, more things you can do for corner position. Nice little quick dive. Jay's still feeling very comfortable right now in this corner.
Yeah, he's really good at controlling that amount of space.
Yeah.
Combo.
Quick shield, good block on the overhead. That was that quick increase button.
Yeah, tried to punish that overhead, but it is special cancelable.
Nice.
Gets tagged again.
Oh my goodness, Jay, spend the bar. There we go. What a kill.
I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you do all that too. You can't build any more than 200 meters.
Yeah.
sometimes like making the combo a little easier can make it harder for yourself. So
right.
Do what you know.
I think a bit of it too was waiting for that cycle to hit potentially, so we took the longer route before killing. And once it didn't finish, like to at least build that cycle so you have the CS opportunity, we just spent the meter anyway.
Ooh, nice dash under that fire, but has some landing recovery. Good punish. Switches back. Has meter. There we go. He does spend it. Get some setups going.
Oh, iffy timing right there, but still trying to get the flip out.
It worked. It messed up the situation enough to where Buff Jerus couldn't get the combo. Uses CS. Sees Psych coming. Supers it. Super back. Punish? Yeah. Not a punish, but...
Still got the 1-2-3 with 2A open.
Yeah.
Jay thought for sure. Already let go of the wheel by that point, but... All right, 1-all. Buff Jerus looking pretty good. Little overzealous in spending some meter there, but at least you got the job done.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, wow. Walked right into it. It was out and about, but the slide to beat the dive kick.
Ooh.
Stagger. And ended up stealing the CS with that.
Yeah, dash right into the hit grab there from Merkava. That 4B coming through to bring it right back down to God's green earth.
Yeah, walked into it. Maybe thought they were going to get the meter in time.
Yeah. Nice push out there with shield. Very lucky stand up right there because there's plenty of green shields on a low block, and Buck Jerus really caught wind of that, trying to sneak in an overhead.
Again, trying to punish that overhead, gets special cancelled. Worms are out. Bit of a scramble there.
Erasing Worms off the screen there. Ooh. I can't believe it. We zoom on in, and I guarantee that was probably going to be EX right there just to go for the carry to the corner.
Started around super. Just continues the pressure after that.
Ooh. No conversion.
Ooh, yeah, got another hit there. Got to trust the hit sometimes. Especially at that range, you know. If it misses, you're not going to cancel it anyway.
There we go. We got low web, so we'll at least get 2 more set up. There we go. Beautiful setup right there from Buck Jerus. What we were expecting earlier. And took out both webs, so the high web was the only thing we had to worry about. But dash buttons will help out for Jay to get out of that corner.
Wow, runs right into that. Here comes the worm. Dashes out, but catches that landing recovery quite well. CS. Back to the ground. Worm super. It's been quite strong so far. Blocks a dive, but not the low. That is it. Idolism J taking it.
Merkava still out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's our boy. He's our boy. Image info back from
Yeah. That's the Merkava Linne defensive force here.
Yeah.
Linne National Guard.
Yeah. Once again, like just really overall, like solid Merkava gameplay, right? At the end of the day, Merkava's core gameplay is all about using that long range. Oftentimes, like creating certain scrambles, like right there off that throw. But oftentimes was able to really close it out with a lot of setups right there. Yeah. Here as well, Buff Jerus was able to get going in some rounds, but a lot of times, like Idolism J was pretty much like really mucking up the water at times, like making it hard for those setups to work. I remember Buff Jerus went for like a specific setup where they went with like the safest like opener possible, right? Just thinking that maybe Idolism J is gonna flip out of this again, but ended up going super safe and not really able to like get much off the setup at all.
Yeah, it was interesting how, even to your point, right, kind of messing up a lot of the setup situations where we go for that quick little overhead. Like, we flipped right out of the corner. I had everything set up perfectly, and you're gone. And Buff Jerus didn't really have, like, an answer or, like, another contingency plan in the works of just, how do I get you back over here? And some of those scramble situations really kind of played out in the favor of Jay in a lot of scenarios. Like, getting tighter on Byakuya setups in those corner situations is kind of critical against a character like Merkava, because you do have, like, that reversal opportunity that can be a little scary to deal with, but the way that Jay was navigating some of those spaces, sometimes opting for the least offending thing out of that scenario. So, like, instead jumping out to take the top web. Yeah. And if you can't convert it, all right, great. I salt right back out anyways, or forward tech rather. And missing low web kind of negates that. And we saw the immediate setup right after. It was dash, I think it was dash B that came through to cover not only the low web, but also the mid web, and still catch Buff Jerus, which removed your high. And, you know, taking off into a safe space, trying to fish out for these overheads is certainly what Buff Jerus was trying to attempt there in a lot of reads, especially with how often we saw Green Shield coming from Jay there.
Yeah, it's all about means testing at the end of the day, right? When you go to a major, you don't know who you're going to face. You're going to fight matchups you don't even know about. And a lot of the times, like, that's what really separates and, like, kind of creates separation between people who are consistently placing high. Like, they know all the different, like, interactions that people can try. And, like, oftentimes it is asymmetrical, right? So you see that, like, players like Idolism J, who have been around for so long, just know that, oh, well, I'm just going to try this, and, like, if they're not ready for it, you know, I'm going to be the one who's going to come out ahead here, right?
Yeah, Jay is certainly probably kind of like a lot of players post or during the pandemic, really, where kind of clear came out. It was just like, okay, well, then what are we going to do once lockdown hit? And then, you know, there's still very much that online scene in the Midwest, which is the area that Jay is hailing from here. But there's still that gap of time where until UD2, there's a good swath of like a break period until we got, you know, the glory that is the rollback netcode of UD2 to the place that we're at today, which is Combo Breaker with 2 more competitors coming up right now on UD2. We do have our players. Looks like Savant Trix versus, Derminator.
So are they really into skin or or like eliminating skin? I'm not sure, but
I think it's supposed to be the Dominator, but it's like derp. So that's probably what it is.
Okay, not like
or like Terminator, but derping.
So not like dermis, right?
No, not a dermatologist.
I see.
I was with you on that one. I see where you were going with that.
Well, you never know, right?
You never
Everyone's so creative.
Pulls out just the moisturizers. You gotta take care of yourself, kiddo.
Yeah. I mean, you know, a good skincare goes a long way.
It really does. Really does.
So let's see here.
Let's set up our buttons again. Of course, we got the Shoryuken shirt ready and prepped. Chaos.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. Time out. I got another Merkava. What is? Hold on. Did y'all give me a Merkava block? Is that what happened? No. No, I don't need to relive this life. Wait a minute. Hey.
So here we go. Yeah, Chaos is a character very interesting in this matchup, right? Has that remote attack, which is one of those things that Merkava's probably not like super used to dealing with at times. They end up being the offender on this one. They have to rush down Chaos sometimes, depending on how it's set up.
Yep.
Okay, just jumps in there. Empty jump low, as we call it.
More stagger pressure.
Unsummoned.
Yeah, gotta come in for a quick little snack.
Gotta respect that.
Yeah. Really trying to contest against Ozzy is really important here, and the way that we have Ozzy in the background, still just having Chaos do most of the work here is pretty strong right now for Savant Trix. Goodness gracious, Derminator down. Okay.
Unable to see those coming, literally. A little bit of pressure here for Derminator. Trix gets out of the range and converts with a combo.
Dash up. I do like these Ozzy setups here because it's the backup, right? You dash in, put Chaos in a bad spot, let Ozzy linger for a bit before we take a bite.
It hasn't been able to really change the match. Ooh! Beat the super out, whatever it was. I don't know if they misinputted the super, but it didn't work out at all. Yeah, good counter hit. I'm not sure if that was supposed to counter hit from there, but either way, quick first game for Savant Trix.
Yeah, Chaos is certainly a character you're not going to run into a lot. Like,
yeah.
If you have not at least labbed some of this matchup yourself, it might be a bit surprising in some of the interactions you're going to get. And we do see here that Derminator is kind of overextending as Ozzy is waiting in the wings, ready to attack. Now we're going to get the sandwich set up a little bit here.
Yeah, this time waits it out, yeah.
We've learned.
Nice, okay. Waited it out. I think there are some other options like throw or just like, you know, assault, other things like that, but waiting it out works pretty well too. I got caught with the assault.
Bring it back down to earth.
Okay, back to full screen.
It's so. This is so surprising to see Savant Trix playing Chaos this way. I'm so used to Chaos players letting Ozzy work like this, and you get the sandwich set up here. I'll finish this out. Oh!
Ooh, okay, but we pick it right back up.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely one of those moments where you cause that scramble. Like Derminator could, you know, reverse the super, and that could change things. But the way Savant Trix punches it out there. Okay. Full screen grab.
Yep, to a start. And, opened up. Yep.
Got punished, but you can pick that up.
All right, look at this. We do have CS available here for Derminator.
Block string into that, and just keep the pressure going. Who cares? If opponent misses times to punish, that's on them, but Derminator does miss the combo.
Good, nice. Able to get the follow-up. I love this wall setup here from Ozzy. Like, pretty sure we've not had that since Unico. I think that's the new one for you.
Yeah. You're not the only one with the wall dive, right? CS is available for Savant Trix, so Derminator doesn't want to overextend here. Uses it, and ends up giving Derminator a free CS. Bad timing on that.
Another wall set up again here. Stagger.
Could have CS'd it. But yeah, with that, Savant Trix will end up taking that game.
Goodness. Yeah, flipping out on both sides here of Merkava. It's the duality of man at this point, right? Of just one flip out saves the day in the case of Idolism J. The other flip out brings you certain doom in those scenarios here, especially against Chaos. Very unique Chaos play, and I wonder if that's, I don't know, a testament to how Chaos is played in this version of the game as compared to the previous versions, or if this is just a certain style that we saw here, because traditionally, like I said, usually it's Chaos in the background, Ozzy's up front doing all the work, and in this case we saw mostly Chaos really up in the front lines here, putting in the work, and very rarely did we see Ozzy show up. I think we used Ozzy as more of a safety net to our block strings at the end.
You know, I do think that like Chaos does show a lot of like ways that you can kind of implement your own game plan, right? So I think it could just be a playstyle thing as well. Right. The other thing too is that, you know, Ozzy can be negated by certain techniques, right? And so maybe it's a matchup specific thing as well. Like maybe they don't know like at what level Merkava they are dealing with, or maybe like or if they just come swinging, you know, maybe both of us will get caught, right? Yeah. So
that's a very fair point, because like at those full screen scenarios, there trying to send Ozzy to do the dirty work might be a little problematic, because you're vulnerable in that background, whereas Ozzy is nowhere to be found, or at least traveling, you know, through shadows, or even trying to walk towards the opponent, which is Merkava just like, great, here's my reach. I don't care about Ozzy anymore.
It did happen to get grabbed at least once, right? So that could have just been part of the factor of how the matchup's played for that particular way.
All right. Well, it looks like we got our next players up here. Kick versus Ratslayer 9000. Apologies if I did not pronounce that right. It's K-I-Q-U-E.
Kick?
Kick?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well,
I guess we'll just have to find out.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, Ratslayer versus PK here. We'll see what characters they bring up to the plate. If you got a name like Ratslayer.
So they're Ratslayer 9000. So are they a rat that is a slayer, or do they slay rats?
I think it's it might be the, you know, that there's a video where they do buy a rat. Oh, it's in Love, Death, and Robots. The Love, Death, and Robots episode where they have this rat trap machine. And it goes a little overboard. But Kaguya Yuzuriha.
Right, Kaguya.
I'm curious about this matchup, actually.
Yeah, we got ourselves in an Onesan battle here.
Yeah, because I think Yuzuriha would be able to sit comfortably at a full screen spot. Kike might have a hard time with Kaguya to try to set up bombs in the presence of Yuzuriha, but if he can teleport in, he's certainly going to make things much easier for Kike.
Ooh, okay. I didn't expect that to like win over that. Yeah, that should close it out. Or that could happen. Yeah, I mean, you know, Yuzuriha, we didn't get to talk much about the character yet, but she can attack from many unique angles on the screen. Right. Really good space control, and there's an anti-air trade. And just like that, she's in the air, but she can attack pretty much diagonally down. Right. Not many characters can do that.
Yeah, and of course that stance, you have to use those buttons once, and you have to reset the stance there to reactivate another one.
Okay.
Respecting the bomb there, jump back.
That back jump. Unable to confirm it, though. Yeah, just like that, those gunshots, able to kind of take back the full screen space. Right? So Yuzuriha really dominates at 3/4, but it looks like, you know, maybe they'll do something with PK using those gunshots, but this round might end pretty soon, though.
All right, flash series here. A goes out. Still holding on to the rest of the slashes, trying to get Kike to open up, at least with a bomb attempt right there, because you still have BCD available. Getting an opportunity to let Yuzuriha reset her stance is a little tricky here, because Kike can actually navigate pretty quickly with Kaguya's dash buttons here. Also going for bomb setups is kind of critical to keep that jump area kind of secured. Ratslayer should be staying grounded for a lot of this matchup if Kaguya puts enough noise on the screen.
Yeah, it gets tagged there by that whiff, like kind of whiff setup, pretty much is what you can call it. Ooh, tries to shit. Sauced up early in the morning. Oh, but misses it.
Yo, gunshots like that, you got it. I'm good, man. I am good.
Peak is when you teleport, but you end up in the same spot.
What is up with Canada being really good at this game, you know?
It's kind of like, you know, it's colder up there, I think.
Okay, too cold. Cold as death. All right, oh no, wasn't ready to block it.
Nothing personal, kid. Whoa! Well,
very good, very
good.
Did. That's what C slash, able to continue right after.
Yes. Super drops it.
We have such a life lead here. Rat Slayer's okay with dropping that. I mean, the immediate low. Very quick work here from Rat Slayer 9000.
So what was the answer? Are they a Rat Slayer or do they slay rats?
I'm not snitching around Rat Slayer. I'll tell you what. I ain't no rat. You're not going to get me.
What if he's actually just like 9,000 rats inside of that coat?
I don't want to think about that Rat King first off. Let's not, don't Google that, anybody.
But yeah, anyway, yeah, with Yuzuriha, just really, really strong, you know, full screen pressure, right? She kind of does block strings from really far away.
Right.
She threatens you whenever she's in her stance. With Kaguya, we did see a little bit of, you know, like counterplay, right? Using the gunshots at the really particular timing. But Rat Slayer ended up using like the parry dodge as well, right?
Yeah.
Got one in there and ended up, you know, being able to punish on that as well. So
I'm trying to remember. I think it was like the 3B that does the shooting roll for Kaguya, right? I'm trying to remember my routes on Kaguya here. But, yeah, I would have expected to see like at least bomb set up. Then we go into roll to at least close that gap against Yuzuriha. But not opting to at least lock things down with bombs is kind of a tough act. But it's not a tough act to take a break here and let everyone kind of recoup, get a little drink.
Yeah, get your morning coffee in. You got, oh yeah, I got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
you know?
there you go. So don't go away. More Under Night 2 action at Combo Breaker 2024. We'll be right back. Woo! All right, welcome back, everybody. That was a beautiful break here, but we still have more Under Night 2 pool action here at Combo Breaker 2024. With, you know, they decided to put me into the Michigan block is what they did.
Well, they needed local experts, you know?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, and I'm here. I'm the guy you're going to explain everything to.
I will try my darndest. You know, Miller 2B showing up here in just a moment alongside Yellow Jacket Kara. Of course, Miller, one of the Lene players out here, just waiting. That is terrifying, the way that Miller just is chilling right now, watching another game.
There's a little bit of yearning there, I feel like.
Of like, I'm eventually going to cook this person next to me. And that's Yellow Jacket. Of course, living up to the name, wearing a yellow T-shirt.
Well, you know, I do kind of wish they had a yellow jacket. I think that they need
their
full power.
They
That's like
should
half
have the
power.
full power. Yeah.
You know?
I feel that. Yeah, so Lene from Miller and another Kaguya. Interesting.
Yeah, Kaguya is a very popular character. You know, I could see why, but she's got two very powerful guns.
I saw on Twitter why she might be very popular as well. You guys need to relax on that website.
Yeah, she's got a lot of firepower, you know? And with that, you know,
nice.
good opener.
Jump B to try to carry right there, too.
Yeah, but I haven't seen either Kaguya player finish a combo yet.
Yeah, there's that. There is that.
We're working on it. Ooh, gets whiff punished. Kuga tails all this time. A very short fireball, very little recovery. But covers a lot of space for what it is.
That's indeed. And look at the damage output now for Lene. Goodness gracious. Nice tech, though.
Ooh, yeah. CS right away to punish that. Ooh, got the hit. Didn't believe in it. CS again. And
finish yeah,
really good. Good confirm.
Very interesting. Yeah, Lene is such a quick character. You know, one of those that has that double jump, right? So still able to kind of control that airspace, which is nice to contend against Kaguya, who can often be doing gun kata in the sky.
Where else would you do gun kata?
I mean, I saw Equilibrium. You could do it on the ground.
Yeah. That's stagger pressure.
Another.
Linda's so much damage.
Yeah, at this point, right? Nice
reversal.
block on reversal. Yeah, that's the one EX reversal opportunity that Yellow Jacket's going to try to attempt here with Kaguya.
Yeah.
And she's so scary, to your point of Lene being so scary in the corner with the damage output alone. You're playing that guessing game against Lene and trying to seek out openings and decide whether or not they're going to be frame traps against Lene here.
Ooh,
nice
yeah.
max reach right there.
Big whiff on that second gunshot. But I think that Yellow Jacket really has to... I think like they have to slow down their defense a little bit. They've been getting stuck in situations where they can't like win the grid battle and just getting tagged again, right?
Yep.
Ooh, invincible.
Okay,
big trade for Miller 2B right there. Picks it up. It's going to win another grid cycle, and that's going to be enough to win.
Yeah, I mean, saving up as much meter as we can and getting another CS opportunity. Didn't want to spend that second bar, but...
got to make sure sometimes.
Yeah.
Super at the start of the round and safe here, but yeah, double backdash gets punished.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, that EX beam, you do get that wall bounce, right? So then you get that quick follow-up combo right after for Kaguya. So good dash block from 2B.
Yeah, big commitment right there. Miller 2B dashes right over it. Lin is just so quick. Has another CS early on, so can use it for pressure. Blocks the overhead, but mistimed the shield and gets grid broken. Yeah, I mean, good idea to try to shield that jumping normal because you can get a guaranteed punish, but mistiming it will get you grid broken with a throw, and that's how Miller 2B closes it out.
Yeah, Miller will certainly make quick work of your mistakes in neutral, and it helps to have the speed of Lene, right? Because she can cover that ground so quickly. She has those great normals that can reach fairly a far distance, right, to be able to whip punish against a character like Kaguya. I was surprised to see some of those reversals come out. I do like that we stuck with Beam. Like, I think we got more consistent like combo starters for Kaguya out of this one here in Yellow Jacket. But again, finishing it right. And that's the thing is like the combo routes for Kaguya are kind of interesting, especially when you're working with the arcs of different grenades, depending upon the route that you choose. She has great air-to-air buttons, so controlling that space would be, I want to say it's almost in Kaguya's favor outside of Lene really trying to navigate with other options. I mean, again, having that double jump, dive kick as well, but we didn't really get a lot of that because Miller controlled so much of the ground space neutral anyways.
I mean, it's all about the uni part of the game, right? The part where you need to maintain that grid, right? So there's lots of minor decisions that the Kaguya player made that, like, so for example, double backdashing, right? No matter what you do, even if you don't get hit right away, you're losing that grid battle no matter what, right? You're setting your grid to 0 by backdashing twice. And that's the uni part of the game that's really subtle. You know, there's like these little things you have to maintain at all times to kind of make sure that when you do end up on defense, you actually have a chance to win that grid battle, right? Yeah, absolutely. And those are the minor things about this game system that, like, even if you not like a, you know, like for example, you haven't played since 2009 or something, like, you can still play. And I know the game was not out yet, but, you know, just listen to me here.
Yeah, I mean, this is, at this point, we can kind of call this one of those legacy games, right? There's still those classic routes that still work very well. But, you know, in comparison to some other fighting games, right, this is one of those games that your prior knowledge does kind of carry over to this one, and everyone's still learning and exploring this version of the game. Again, it's only a few months old. It's not too long in the tail quite yet for this edition of Under Night. But Gray Faden up against Psych. That would be Wagner with Byakuya here. Yeah,
disrespects that shield charge. Even without the shield, like, you know, if you get counter hit by it, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Right. Psych has CS, but that tag's low, but no confirm.
Yeah, that 2C a little bit far. Nice.
Yeah, it's going to end up probably losing this grid cycle. Give all the advantage to Gray.
Staggers. See, we go for the stagger to wait for that grid cycle to come back because we don't want the shield to pop for Psych here.
Scrambles out with a really good challenge. Drops the Rekka and gets punished.
Very good patience from Gray Faden, not going for the DP. Wants to make sure that we could get that guaranteed hit to close out the match because the tie can be turned from Psych in a matter of minutes.
Goes for the dash normal.
Yeah.
Gonna get punished for it. Couldn't get the dash there because it was so high up in the air, it looks like. Again, disrespecting that shield. You know, it's not like a safe thing to do on offense without the power-up, but it's caught Psych both times.
All right. Ooh, full charge here.
And full CS, so this should probably do it. There it is.
Yeah, that dash button was kind of interesting because even if, even if Gray Faden was still grounded, you were still within the range where the dash button would not have hit because it has that small gap between Byakuya and when the needles come out there. Ooh, nice assault.
Yeah, good assault. I mean, Psych started off with a good assault, but, you know, Byakuya without too many resources, not the scariest guy.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. No reversal from Byakuya. You're good to be a bully in the corner. No webs anywhere. This way you might want to show a little bit of caution just in case. We got the CS after the shield push there.
Yeah.
Smart stuff from Gray Faden so we can still run this down.
Yeah, I think their core offense here, like, they're really good at using that shield, and, like, it's worked quite well so far.
Right.
The walk-up throw gets tech. I didn't trust the hit, but gets another one. Doesn't get that confirm either. Big lost opportunities for Psych. Gray Faden's going to get this corner carry. CS, super. Sorry, no CS. EX into super.
Yeah. Let me write out that 2C pickup there. Tried to sneak in with the 2A.
Ooh.
What an interrupt, actually. 2A interrupt from Psych, but no follow-up confirmed.
Yeah, missed a couple of those already. Yeah. I don't know if they're just, like, the nerves or just not sure if it was going to hit or not.
Yeah, that max range, again, we're just outside of the distance where we can get those conversions, it seems like.
Yeah. I think there's just a lot of, like, spacing, especially, like, you know, when you play on stream, right? There's a lot, like, oh man, I'm not really necessarily ready to like fight like this, right? So you miss on a lot of these opportunities that you commonly get in like a more controlled setting,
right?
And that could just be what you're dealing with at times.
And to your point, the of Byakuya not having resources is a little less to fear, right? Because you don't have the EX web setups for corner.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about reversal at all. You're just really able to run your offense, especially as Wagner. And you don't want that for Wagner at all if you're on the receiving end here.
That's why I think it makes a lot of sense because, you know, Byakuya has to build resources, right? Yep. Which is why I think that with the Wagner play was super aggressive with using, like, block strings that went right into shield early on in the game because, like, well, if Byakuya punishes me, oh, well, like, I'm not going to get webbed up, right? It's still going to be – I will still be in a decent situation where I could still make a comeback and win with grid, right? So
absolutely.
I like the decision-making there. I think it ended up paying off in a big way.
Yeah. It was so interesting to see that corner carry. I think it was very smart to go for shield because you already got that knockback, but then kind of, quote-unquote, like, corpse walk the opponent into the corner anyways. Because you're staying right in those close quarters. That doesn't give Byakuya opportunity to at least set up or at least launch themselves to the other side of the screen. Mm-hmm. You have a lot of great coverage there from Wagner with her buttons. But next up, we do have Kai up against Jiga. We'll have them pulled up in just a moment. Kai is very familiar to me. I'm trying to remember who they play. But I've seen Kai before. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. Linnae. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So another Linnae out here. Yeah, you guys really did put me in this spot, huh? This block right here is the Michigan block. I got it. The Midwest is out strong here, of course. It is combo breaker. That's to be expected. One of the stronger territories for Under Night outside of, you know, got some East Coast, obviously West Coast and Texas. But let's not forget the Midwest. You know, the mid-best, as they say.
Well, I feel like when you call something mid-best, it doesn't sound as good anymore. It's like, oh yeah, it's the best mid thing.
Okay, but like West Coast has, we're Beast Coast, West Coast, Best Coast. Okay.
You guys got to put that mid somewhere else. I think it's got to be like, you know, you got to workshop that a little, like Big West. Wait, that doesn't work. Big
West? That just means West Coast.
With that being said, we are going to get the start of the round with Kai getting, well, not the first hit, but getting the first big combo here.
Yeah, the significant combo working out. Kai not going to get the ender there, but still got the throw.
Yeah, resetting the throw. Going to win this grid cycle unless the shield comes. Does win it out. Jiga striking back. Kind of risky, too, because Luna does have CS. But
yeah.
Respects it so far.
Another 2A. Still trying to put in a Kaguya there. Nice.
Yeah, good throw. CS. Yeah, right before one was about to run out. Whips another throw. Jiga now has CS. Uses it right away. Get that meter going. Ooh. Yeah. Normals.
Yeah, Farsi is certainly able to connect there. Nice dive kick.
Yeah.
And again, this is so unfortunate for the last two Byakuya players because they're just slightly out of range and they're getting called out for it every time.
Yeah, because that hit situation was really weird, right? Because of the dive. So, but missed wrong side on that combo there. Has meter to spend though. Very respectful block string here, respecting Lina, giving her lots of grid.
Oh, yeah, plenty of grid and still pushing herself outside the range here. After that 2C, we thought we were safe as Jiga here, but again, Kai and Linnae in general just so quick to cover that ground.
Ooh, gets back thrown. Throws a very fast defensive option. Yeah. Keeps the CS. Oh, and timed it in such a way that he lost the CS battle, but had CS, didn't anti-air, unfortunately. Had the anti-air available, did not go for it. Spends the meter here, put you within the throw to kill, most likely.
Yes, absolutely. A little bit of a charge as we wait for you to wake up. And because we thought you were going to throw, I mean, you put it out there.
Yeah.
And, of course, why not? Because they are at that point in health where a throw will kill.
Yeah.
Dash in towards the opponent, go for the A. If you're not going for an OS on that situation there, you're going to get called out for your throw tech attempt.
Nice conversion, gets the corner carry. Yeah,
Jiga's been dash there.
Jiga's missing a lot of his throws.
I get it, but at this point now, Kai is probably going to look for that, try to tech out or at least challenge in a lot of those situations if you get put in the corner. But even on the side of Kai, you don't have to be aggressive on defense because we see that Jiga is dropping a lot of these block strings, a lot of setups. The turn will come to Kai eventually. Counter
hit, 2C, CS combo. Does kill here and ends up with a ton of meter to spare.
right into your face.
Okay.
No,
Gets that gold throw.
Yeah.
Gets it in.
I believe that was the TRM right there. I think I saw a red flash on Kai. So that's unfortunate. Trying to challenge a little bit too early.
Okay. Finally picks something up and drops it right away. Jiga still hanging in there. Gets the hit.
See, don't you forget it. The 2-2-C. And sits right underneath the web. That's very good. But the fact of the matter is, Kai is willing to wait for you to proceed forward to make that web null and void. So we don't have to worry about it on our next assault opportunity. We're going to just close the gap like we do have here. Corner carry to A.
He's got such a dominant ground game. Right?
Yeah.
Blocks it, but yeah, CS is available.
Every time dash C, you push me out with shield. I got dash C. I can't believe it. We got the web, but no setup there. Caught thinking a little bit too long.
CS? Yeah. In the super.
Oh, good block.
Yeah, good block on that.
Trying to get the anti-air follow-up right after, but no jump. And yeah, there we go. Dash button here for Jiga.
This is the round that turns Jiga around for Jiga, right?
So momentum started, that's for sure.
Ooh, okay. Spends me to keep the pressure going. Jump in Kuga, we like to see it.
Brings it right back down. Invalid combo, not holding on to the button. Wait a minute. All right, but full on grid meter here.
Ooh,
not
nice
quite
dash.
in the celestial territory, but that is going to be something to think about here after this significant combo because we have one more touch.
Yeah, could concentrate here even. Ah, but that throw tech. Ooh. Gets away from this. Gets away from that. Nice counter throw. Oh, but that setup didn't work.
Didn't get the finish. That should have been it. It could have been IW, I believe, right there to close it out.
The 2-2 working out quite well again. Gosh, got a chance here.
That's the thing. It could have been smart steer ender. At least close it and then go right into IW. The fact of the matter is, Kai is given an opportunity for Jiga. Excellent blocks here.
Yeah, don't want to give anyone a chance in this game because everyone does so much damage. Smart steer does not hit.
I know I said smart steer, but wait a minute. Uses it in the right spot, Kai.
Spending all that meter, has gauge, and CS, but gets tagged. Might lose their CS here.
Oh, no.
Has meter to the super. There it is. Setup. Gonna win that CS battle.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Throw, and that's enough.
That was a very messy round right there.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Jiga still got the dub, but there were a lot of mistakes that happened, and honestly, it was a very fortunate amount of events for Jiga because Kai had dropped several combos, but Jiga almost sealed their own fate by locking themselves in the corner with that setup.
Yeah.
The missed timing on the call to get Byakuya out of that corner could have destroyed everything, and Kai would have finished it out here, but beautiful comeback from Jiga there.
Yeah, Jiga's throws finally starting to put in some work. But with that being said, Kai starts off this round with Jiga in the corner with that first combo. Another throw, counter hit throw. Wow, dash under! Gutsy. Really, really gutsy response using that CS there, but drops the combo.
Yeah, trying to go for that 2B very quickly here. Nice. Delay on the 2C from Kai.
Gonna win that grid battle. And gets crossed under.
Yeah, very good sneaky roll at that.
And that drop combo though, it does know about it this time. Blocks it. Thrown.
Finish it off here, one more touch. Ooh, TRM and calls it out. Kai.
Back on match point.
2C to push away, 2B to keep you locked in the position. And Jiga finds that open, nice dash C, but not able to get the follow-up here. We try to chase.
Yeah, got as much damage as they could in this situation.
Oh! And
Good
again,
here, but no conversion.
just like that last game there, like Jiga have put themselves into a bad quarter position. Kai able to capitalize this time around here.
Oh! Ah!
That's why we do it. We have CS to back it up. We're able to make sure we're safe.
Okay, blocks it. CS. Gets tagged by that slide, though. But drops that air ender. It's a tough one.
It's looking messy out here on either side. Nice tech right back.
Wins the grid battle just by a smidge. But gets tagged by Kai-I's low hit. Corner carry here.
Oh,
okay.
Good
Used IW. Okay.
I mean, look how much damage you're doing. Why not use that IW? Get a little bit of charge.
Whoa!
I mean,
IWEX.
if you don't know what side your opponent's going to be on, and you know they're going to be right next to you, IWEX.
ABCD, you know? Gets the life lead here.
Moves the difficulty out of the guessing game. No.
I saw the vision. I was like, this is going to be a fake throw, but ends up misspacing it, or using the wrong move. And with that, Kai is going to take it with the punish.
Yeah, very unfortunate right there, but a smart play from Jiga in those two series. One, to make that comeback entirely, but you have to be so careful. If you are dropping your combo like that, or at least like dropping your setup, that could have been detrimental to your play. Your comeback almost ended in an instant. But in that next interaction, we got the roll under from Linnae that one time and still was able to IWX after the second appearance of it there throughout the set. So good awareness from Jiga to make that adjustment.
Yeah, and like we saw a lot of just like interesting setups from Jiga at times, but also showed a lot of awareness at times too, right? I think that like there is just like there is just like something too that when you play and like the gameplay is getting messier and messier, you kind of like both players can kind of get sucked into that like swamp, right? Where both players start to play a little weird and like the gameplay gets a little odd at times. That was that setup at the end of the second game that Jiga took it on. Yeah,
it's certainly about trying to capitalize the most on a scramble situation in general.
Yeah,
that's that beautiful IWX. The second time we saw that roll under, because that was critical right there for Jiga. Either you block the other side. If you're uncertain with blocking, then IWX will save you. It doesn't save you in all left-right scenarios, but that one in particular is a perfect reason to use it.
Especially because Linnae's roll, like sometimes she puts herself negative doing it, right? And then she just capitalizes on the fact that you're not paying attention to where she's going to end up. So, I like the choice there. Ended up not paying off at the very, very end, but, a good game from Jiga regardless.
Yes, indeed. All right, so we have our next set showing up here. It looks like Steam versus Idolism J. J returning here.
The Steam?
Just Steam. I see Vicky Viper in the front row there. Okay. They're in this bracket as well.
Oh, they've got like a very refined wooden peripheral.
Wow, look at that finish.
We're going full steampunk. Oh, we got a Nanase player. Nanase is quite dirty in this version of the game, I'd say.
That disc setup is ridiculous.
They really just gave her tandem top.
Which is, hey, sure.
Okay, but Idolism J does win that grid battle. You take damage, but, as long as you're playing in a positive grid way, you can on the next wake up, you'll have a chance to get out of it.
Right. Able to get a couple EX spends thanks to the CS opportunity. A very smart spend from Jay. There we go.
Ooh, jumped into it.
Oh,
that grid break.
And overhead this time. Steam put in work. Jay's just too tall for this one here.
Yeah, it's going to be a super to kill.
Easy to follow up after here. Oh, thought the jump, which is an okay bet because we have seen that Steam likes to kind of jump in for their starters.
Yeah, big gamble, didn't pay off. Dive, but at a weird angle, so couldn't confirm it. Ooh, good, protected.
Yo, the actions per minute right now for Jay is kind of insane.
Got to make some static for your opponent, right?
Right.
A little white noise set up. CS is available. Does not CS. Does now. And with that, good anti-air.
Yeah, clears out the words, but we still have an answer back from Jay. Puts it right back in the corner. We'll bring it back down to earth.
Has CS available. Ah! Threw the fireball off the screen. And with that, Steam's going to get a big punish.
Yeah, I mean, we're a little bit too far away. I wonder if Steam was standing up, it would have helped out there, but the crouch situation made things a little tricky for Jay.
Big stagger hit here. Another combo kill. Smart steer. IW.
Yeah, I was certainly going to say it's odd to see at this point the amount of smart steers that we have. Only 2.
Yeah.
And all things considered, it is one of the newer mechanics of the game, but we had that one instance where we could have finished out a round having smart steered in an IW, which is what we got here.
I mean, for those who are playing that, like how many smart steers the drinking game, then you're probably feeling pretty good about it right now.
Doing good. And again, game's just over 3 months old, so getting used to that mechanic in particular is going to become important later on.
The up fireball ended up tricking Idolism J into shielding and getting punished by that low. Good tech on that throw there, though.
Yep. Cross under. Doesn't work out in favor of Jay, though.
What?
Yeah, had the CS, saw the red miss, and just wasn't doing anything.
Might have missed the input there. Gives Steam a free turn. Spends the disc, it comes back. And with that big stagger hit again.
That's so dastardly that it goes off screen. You can't see it. Like the timing you had to react against the opponents, you have to keep a mental note.
Yeah.
That's still there until you hit. Actually, no.
Nice anti-air, but yeah, just wasn't ready for it. Just such a weird hit angle. Another one of those dashing low hits does the team have. So much mileage from it, just running in and attacking. Ooh, they got punished by the landing recovery there.
That's right.
Idolism J does have a lot of CS here and uses it for a throw.
Okay. Bring the hands down. Another flurry. Worm set up is going to be huge for Jay. Was going to be huge for Jay. That forward second to 2A.
Blocks it. Will we get a punish? Yes. Counter throw.
Oh, we're in Chicago, so it must be the Chicago punish that we choose.
I mean, you know, it's a fast move, makes it an easy punish, and with that, Steam is going to take it with a very solid massive play.
That's true. Oh, okay. My mistake. -4. So throw was the only opportunity to get that punish right there.
I mean,
okay.
Yeah, you can go old school. You know, you had to shield it on the very last hit, and like, the turbo sweat to get that punish. But
that is very, very true.
These days, you know, that's like that one change, right? The pushback is a little bit different these days, so throw can punish it.
All right. So with that being said, we do have our next players coming up in just a moment between God Hunter and Stardust.
Ooh, that's a drippy name.
And we're going to have another Merkava here.
I mean,
this was...
like, you know, we might see every generation of Merkava. You know, we got old school and we'll get some new school. You know, you never know.
I think it was a sign. I think it was a sign that when I saw on Twitter that the 214B, I think it was the forward advance that you get by holding forward for Merkava, I should have looked at every Merkava book out there. Should have called up the Linne National Guard. Said, look, maybe you teach me a thing or two about Uni 2 Merkava right now.
All right, here we go. I think, so God Hunter will be player 1 versus Stardust player 2. Those are both drippy names, I got to say.
That's true. Respectable names indeed. It seems like Merkava would be a God Hunter. Almost like the like God Eater Hunter, you know? Because you're hunting gods in that game, right? So maybe maybe you're a God Eater fan.
Yeah, or maybe they're just in Elden Ring or something.
Oh, sure. All right, locking in our button setup here. And, of course, we still have plenty of matches in the works. Just give you a little preview here. Stang versus Ratslayer coming up. Looks like Gray Faden versus Vicky Viper, which is why we see her in the front row there.
Okay. So let's see what, you know, color choice is really important. We haven't spoken about it in this block, but there are so many good colors.
A lot.
And
what is it? There like 50 or something per character?
50 million.
Oh, 50. Oh, yeah. When you add in the customizable colors. I run a Char Asimil Akatsuki.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, but you know what's cool is that every color has its name too, right? So you can name drop what color you're using, right? It's not color 1, color 2. It's, I'm a Sakura Sengetsu. You know?
Oh, I'm color 2. Akatsuki at tournament. I custom. Oh, try to use Creeping Edge already.
Okay.
Very interesting. We didn't even have blocks, so it must have been assault input that we messed up.
Ooh. Oops. Yeah, that's a big drop. God Hunter does pick that up. Nice. Gets a dash there.
Rippies. Worm. Bless the dome.
Yeah, saw that coming because I had CS.
Poke out. Yes. The moment the shield pushed you out, God Hunter was ready for that reversal.
Nice. Gets the almost the big conversion off that. One of the most cheap things that Merkava can do. Does not special cancel it. So with that, Stardust does get the punish. And with that, another low hit. Has CS available, but drops the combo. Still has CS available.
Ooh.
Gets thrown. Gets the meter with the last hit.
Got the OTG pickup as well. We can't.
Yeah. That was perfectly like that last hit. Just happened to give him the meter for the super. Okay.
Yeah, of course. 2-2 start. Why not?
I mean, it is Merkava. We know we're going to do something silly across the screen.
But it's also hot. So, I mean, I see 100 meter. I went, well, it's going to be 2-2C, right?
Ooh, okay. That's CS for that combo. But 4B.
Yeah.
Emphatically elbowing you. Ooh, okay.
Oh, watch out for the worm, too. That's in the background. Creeping along. No shot.
Yeah, well, you
the
know.
long set. I love it, though. It's so funny because you set that up a while ago.
I want to help. Yeah, shaken baby syndrome. Throw you out of here.
Wave your hands like you just don't care. Yeah, that long-term setup on Worm was very fun because even if you drop out a little bit early on the combo, you still have Worm to back you up to keep the opponent blocking. So you set up again if you want to go for a jump opportunity.
I just like to think of it as like your little guy, you know? It's like, hey, you know what? You want to come do 2 damage? Cool,
yeah.
Like, show up. Pull up. God Hunter with a more relentless pressure in the corner, but drops the combo.
Ooh. Yeah. Good blocks, though, from Stardust to try to push out.
Okay, gets out of the corner, has a bit of a grid advantage using those dashes.
Nice
anti-air!
Follow up here off Record Series. Fireball.
Yeah, Rekka into the corner. Oh, 4B again. Yeah, Assault is not real good against that move. Smart steer. Red miss, but they're in the air. Yeah, so it's risky to DP there. If that God Hunter would take it. But that's a perfect thing to do against CS is like a safe jump or a technique like that. It forces a shield or ambiguous situation. Another 4B, yeah. You are not allowed to assault here. This is a no assault zone.
You gotta stop taking this, guys. Take advantage of the passive trait of Hide, right? Chip away at the opponent, use your normals.
Gets grid broken. Tried to shield that, but that is overhead. Have to shield it high. Special cancel. Yeah, that stagger into super. Has CS available. This should be enough.
Yo, poor Stardust getting shook right now. All right, Stardust has been real, man.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, that, you know, that mid combo veil off for a super to kill.
Yeah.
You know, like if you just need an IW, it's the easiest way to get one.
Right, right.
So
Smart Steer is usually a great go-to to kind of clean up your combo routing there a little bit to go immediately into IW. Stardust, unfortunately, could not really get anything going, especially with every 4B that connected. Just the active defense from God Hunter was so strong. I mean, even finishing off in style here, like you see.
But right there, like, Stardust had some great moments, right? Got the big anti-air. But, you know, ultimately, like, went for these setups that God Hunter called out repeatedly with 4B, right? Probably needed to work in some actual throws. Like, we didn't actually see any throws be a part of the offense yet. You know, like, stagger pressure, like, faking a throw with, like, a grounded setup instead, right? Because, you know, you're putting yourself up for an OS right there with 4B throw. You know, something like along those lines could have been the input, right? So, God Hunter cleaning it up with that.
Yeah, I mean, a great showcasing here for Merkava, of course. We had another attempt from Hyde, and just those small moments there that really kind of snuck away from you to keep the advantage in favor of Merkava. But our next set is going to be Stang versus Ratslayer 9000, so congrats to you know, the players that are advancing throughout the bracket here. God Hunter really putting in work with that Merkava.
Yeah, and we saw earlier Ratslayer 9000, really cool Yuzuriha. Right?
Yeah.
Worked out quite well. Just dominated the spacing. We didn't really have to see him like apply any counterplay at all.
No.
Just you know, it's my turn. You're not gonna be able to deal with this. I'm just gonna keep like cutting you, right? So death by 1,000 cuts, literally.
Yes. Stang coming up next here. First time we're having Stang on stream. But yeah, Yuzuriha, one of those characters that is so few and far between to run into because the slash series, at least you see the stance, right? You go to stance, you have A, B, C, D. Each one of those slashes being used per stance entry. But usable, not used. It just depends upon the opponent or the player using them, right? So, but it can be very tricky, like you said, from a full screen scenario to kind of handle. So we'll see what the setups might be.
Yeah, and like she's one of the quintessential like Under Night characters, right?
Right.
Where she dominates at range, right? And it's like, how can I win against this character? She can do whatever she wants. Well, what you have to understand is she's donated grid to you.
Yes.
Right? You have to take advantage of the fact that these are all mids, and you know, and the sun will rise again, right? You just keep blocking, and you'll eventually get your turn.
That is the big factor. Her low game is almost non-existent. Like you can just at least keep stand blocking there, crouch blocking, right? Preferably you go for stand anyways. But Eltnum is coming out to the fray. A few interesting changes for this character. I've seen her a handful of times so far in this iteration of the game. A little button check to start things off, but she's still as much of a threat as she was in the previous version.
I don't think this is a button.
Oh, no, this is certainly not.
Yeah, this is Under Night gameplay.
Yeah, we got into it here.
Yeah, because, like, you know, the first, like, you know, first grid cycle, trying to feel out your opponent, right?
Right.
You're going to lose the grid here again, yeah. Good patience there from Ratslayer.
Yeah, I do like that we're jockeying for that position in particular because the advantage is certainly in Yuzu favor right now. Like, as you said, we'll let Yuzu get grid, or Vorpal. Stang certainly trying to return the favor and build it up. We're saying Max Strange trying to get those shields away from Rat Slayer here.
Yeah, just threatening right here, right? You're going to keep that grid for themselves. And really prevent Tang, especially because Tang has no meter either, right? Can't do that full string gun super. So that kind of prevents any gameplay. But right here, gets the dash in. But yeah, CS is available, but fails to use it to get advantage here. Gives Tang a free combo.
It's been surprising that so far it's been a very passive match from Stang when we have a strong advantage.
Tries to bail off. Gets called out hard. Tang has CS available as well. And some of it, CS, get the meter back. Smart steer. IW.
Yo, that was amazing. Smart routing here from Stang because we got the EX. It gave us opportunity to build up in time.
And it's round start again.
Yeah.
Both players with 0 meter.
Yeah, using that smart steer to build up just in the nick of time to get that IWEX was just amazing stuff here. Good awareness from Stang.
Ooh. But drops that. One of them to pick it up, more like. Very passive. Gets that stagger. Does pick it up here. Gonna maintain this Vorpal.
Right, side swap with that
air throw.
Nice. Very low to the ground on that one too.
Yeah, very fast option for air to air. Gets that active reload. Playing Gears of War.
We're just out of max range. Rat Slayer biding their time for that Vorpal cycle.
Unable to take that throw. Nice CS, but again, unable to get advantage from it.
Let's see if we get the follow-up either, but Stang is still whittling away.
Okay, challenges. One of the slower normals in the game, but still an effective challenge here. Stang does get the Vorpal, so has CS available now. Which is risky to do any full-screen swords here. Nice assault, but doesn't confirm it! CS back. Dive, baits the throw, but unable to punish. Rat Slayer 9000 does have grid now.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Kept it safe. Gets the counter hit. Picks it up.
All right, so round apiece here. And that's something you're going to want to look back on this match when you check out the VOD. The spacing that Stang is positioning themselves against Rat Slayer is literally almost a pixel or two away from the Slash series when we enter stances use the Riha. And that gives the opportunity to go for being super, to at least attempt another gunshot, or just build grid a little easier.
That last untimely slash donated grid to Stang here. Gets that hit. Start this combo off. Ooh. Wow! Big challenge here. Invalid combo, but we'll take those. CS, but it manages to special cancel it. Super cancel it, excuse me.
Try to shield from a distance here, but we've given up so much.
Yeah, if you whiff that shield, you lose grid. And also meter if you're holding it. Drops the combo, just a weird situation. Okay, keeps the grid, backs off, keeps the grid there, because we did see a green shield from Stang.
I see, use. And again, the reset there on the slashes.
Only 40 seconds left.
It's so crazy how patient Stang is being right
gets
now.
the low.
But we did have the life lead for a moment, so it made sense to kind of hold back. There's the forward attack, ready for a throw. Good stuff here, but trade.
Tough situation right here. 24 seconds of good blocks. Now has grid, text the throw. Keeps the grip against anti-air OS. Big anti-air OS from Stang is going to burn out a lot more of this clock, and maybe the health bar too.
Oh, certainly does. Stang with the game on the board.
Yeah, both players playing extremely carefully, maximizing. You know, this is the real Under Night stuff.
Yeah.
You're seeing both players really be super careful and aware of the grid, really taking advantage of the situations that they're creating with it in neutral.
I'll try to go for a little bit of concentration there. The forward dash is building so much for Stang, so we do get the cycle.
But no meter here, right? So gunshot CS is pretty much all about you can get. Yeah, builds a little meter here. A nice dash right there to keep that grid, and gets a dash throw. Is one of the characters who can combo off of a throw to really extend the amount of time that it takes up. Very passive here, but that dashing to C. Stang does take a turn here.
All right. We'll stagger with another gunshot available. Okay.
Oh, tricky. It worked out. Very tricky dive throw.
And beautiful stuff for Stang. Able to get that grip broken there for Rat.
Ooh, unable to get that shield. Ended up being the green one.
Right.
Okay, dashes out. Has the grid.
That's the way to get out of the corner right there.
Nice.
And tried to challenge.
Gets a Celestial. Yeah, this is going to be big damage. Huge damage.
As long as we can because that damage boost. Whip throw, not a good look.
Yeah, it's going to lose a lot of this advantage here as you take damage from this combo. But we'll keep the grid.
That's a drop. That's unfortunate for Stang. And 2 bullets in the chamber here. We need an opportunity to reload.
12 seconds left. Got to get a hit of some kind. Wow! A big fake throw here looks like. Going to go into IW, which actually freezes the time. I don't think it's going to kill. And that may not have been the best option because there was a little time left on, but didn't matter in the end. A back jump.
Yeah, just use the final touch to seal it out.
Ooh, use the gunshots. Cancel the EX gunshot to get a big combo here.
Got the frame kill off 2 ways so we can get follow up.
Throw gets tech. A lot of tech throws in this set. And a big challenge from Ratslayer. Stang does not respect it.
Interesting, we gave some room there for Stang.
But met them at the point of attack, right?
Yeah. I wonder if we were going to go for jump back, pull out stance, and then still go for a slash series if we recognize the movement.
Ooh. Yeah, gives up the grid, but it may not matter at this point. Gets another combo going here. And with that, he's going to be able to take a lot of it back as well.
Yeah, didn't spend for IW right there.
Yeah. Ooh, with that untimely slash, does give it back to Stang. Gets a 2C hit. This could be Stang's chance to make a comeback here.
I mean, you have Vorpal, you have 200 bar. I could see a spend in our future. We got the same scenario we did last time. CS? No. Okay, so it wasn't going to kill. Okay.
Ooh, guard thrust. An option that we don't see as much, but it is a very viable one, especially with the amount of time left.
Oh, yeah.
Shields. That little bit of chip damage is really significant, but does get Celestial Vorpal. Oh. Yeah, missed the shield on that. It's really scary. 20 seconds, text the throw. Gets out of the corner. Doesn't get the punish.
Wow, 1-all in the set, Ratslayer. And I wonder if after the EX, that we had at the end of the corner there when we had 200 meter, we have Vorpal. We could have done the CS to spend EX again, build back up for IW, and still get the finish there. It might have been just too much health to survive that. Ratslayer with a very strong start, though.
Yeah, big assault right over the 2C. These are very aggressive in that situation. But Stang does have Vorpal this time. Very nice. Uses that special move. Catches the bit on a stagger.
Shot carry, does get a quick little reload, but the veil off here to get away from the corner.
That anti-air OS, right? So you input an anti-air, then you input a throw at the same time. Handles assault and throw, depending on the timing. Gonna spend some meter here.
Knock at the door, was already on top. Stang certainly taking a strong lead right now with plenty of bullets. Creeping edge, stay close.
Ooh, text that throw though. Nice. One of them will take that one.
I think that's the second time I've seen that Creeping Edge come out in a situation where I'm pretty certain the players are going for assault right now.
Yeah.
And still has that down and put in linger.
People are not necessarily looking for it, right? So it's a way to go forward at the end of the day, right?
Either way.
Okay, another big start for Stang. Starting off quickly. It gets with that broken grid. Ratslayer will not be able to win grid for a hot minute. It's all Stang right now. Gets a good jump and gets the confirm. Big jump, big call out on that.
Yeah, very good patience there from Ratslayer to not press a button during all that pressure because it seemed nigh impossible.
Whoa, parries it!
Wow.
What a reaction! Whoa, but text the throw. Ratslayer does have grid. They both super
shot,
but Stang with the invincible one.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be ideal, right? You see the EX come out, get your DP, nice throw.
Another one.
One more interaction is all that Stang needs. It could be any hit.
And has CS as well. With that little bit of stagger pressure, Stang will take it.
A long, grueling set between these two. The back and forth that they had was just exceptional.
Yeah.
The immediate respect at round one, it was getting Sam Show vibes, right? It's just Eltnum need to be out of space from Stang, right, where we could at least build up our grid cycle, and we were trying to stay just outside the range of every Yuzuriha strike.
Okay. Yeah, this is that big confirm at the end of the first game.
That was so cool.
So good. So much damage right there, right?
But, yeah, I mean, how many times we got that corner position again and again where Stang just would not let Rat Slayer out. And the difference would showcase where Rat Slayer was jumping backwards or sitting within a range that's underneath the timer, which is generally like a kind of decent midpoint for corner positions to call out any other attempts, whether it just be the jump out or if they feel like they can just go for like a DP, you're in a safe position to at least be within reach to get that punish.
Yeah, and I think like what ended up being different is Stang started out strong in some of those rounds. You know, if whoever has the lead in that ended up taking a lot of the time, right? Because they were able to control the situation. A lot of times, especially when Rat Slayer went down, really had to do a lot of Hail Marrying to really get their offense going, right? That like jump back normal ended up working that one time, but there's so many situations where you just instantly die for it.
Yeah. All right, so up next we do have Gray Faden versus Vicky Viper. First time appearance for Vicky Viper on this stream. So we shall see. I'm trying to remember. Geez, I just had a conversation with Vicky the other day about who she was playing. Looks like Akatsuki. Oh, yes. That's right. So Akatsuki should be showing up here for Vicky.
Yeah, Akatsuki, you know, a simple but surprisingly technically difficult character.
Yeah. The only character of the cast that has the close and far normal differences. Does have that double jump. Does have a parry.
Yeah.
Air throw. Great buttons. Real
and
cool
like super duper difficult combos that don't.
Hold on now. I've done a few combo trials, and there's a lot of difficult combos in this cast. And you're right, though. The delays sometimes can really throw things off for Akatsuki here. But sometimes simpler is better in this iteration of Akatsuki and Uni 2, because they're still hitting upwards of 4K for some very simple routes here. But Wagner, in the previous version of the game, was certainly like everything Akatsuki could do, but better. You stagger reach, though, from 5B.
Yeah, good challenge here from Gray Faden. Gets the dash follow-up. Okay, delay throw. Nice stagger.
Yeah, the 2C opening up here for an excellent follow-up from Gray Faden. There we go, damage over time.
Ooh, I love the blue fire.
Not killing? Interesting.
I mean, you got both power-ups, right? It's pretty tough at that point.
Yeah. I mean, you have a lot of meter, and I think Vicky probably reserved herself to saying, you know what, that's the route. Nice, A Tatsu, but does have the follow-up after 6C.
Oh! Well, just let the B1 like just rock like straight up. But you know they have meter, so okay.
Ooh, Assault with you goes to A, and we do have CS to make that safe.
Okay.
Ooh.
Went for the reflector.
J6C, you know, what a great button.
Text the throw. Yeah, get Celestial.
Very good though.
Ooh. Yeah, Cash is out there.
We're still getting meter thanks to Celestial. Good lord.
3.8 off of reversal.
Right.
But that's what you get for getting Celestial. Overhead.
Oh. Vicky was not ready for this one here.
Snuck it in there. Yeah.
The finish. What started out strong for Akatsuki just turned into a complete nightmare for Akatsuki in the exact same regard, because both these characters have a kind of similar playstyle, just be a bully to the opponent in the corner. Granted, Akatsuki does have Fireball, but against Wagner, that's a little risky because of a force function, because of shield charge. Yeah.
So I think part of it's like Vicky doing a quick button check, but they had missed a combo like earlier on, right? She had like huge advantage in the very first round. Landed that anti-air, right, which is like one of the best starters, but wasn't able to get anything off of it, and that's probably what ended up swinging that particular match. Yeah,
you're talking that second 6C where we just kind of watched the hit happen and then no follow-up right after it. We're inspecting our controller, so maybe it was a small malfunction that caused the route to drop. But, yeah, even still, if you haven't tried Akatsuki Trials, like Akatsuki is certainly one of those characters that does sneak in, delay buttons, and timing is very specific for this character for a lot of the more substantial routes. But going back to the simplicity of the character at the same time, you can still do very optimal damage for a lot of the easier routes that the character has. Jump 6C is such a critical tool for a lot of those routes for Akatsuki, because you can get that that ground slide, which allows for you to get an OTG pickup into corner position. there's so many routes you can take to, succeed with Akatsuki in this match. But also Wagner, same case, right? She can still be plus like crazy on a lot of her strings. Even those installs trying to help at least give poison to the opponent for damage over time.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens because it looks like we're about to get a TO up here in just a moment.
Yeah.
So we're trying to repair the stick.
Stick stuff is always, any peripheral stuff can be a little bit testy, right? I used to be a full custom type of person, but after that I was like, you know what? I'll trust my manufacturer grade items,
Yeah, I was trying to inspect what Vicky was working with right there. I think the whole bottom side of it is just exposed to the elements, which is
well, I mean,
rough. There is Kwamba here. You could pick up a Kwamba stick, and those, I do like the whole jet black obsidian look for Kwamba sticks right now because those are, like, it's a clean. I don't know. There's something about just wearing all black. You know what I mean? Like, does everything be colored?
Yeah. Well, black is a color. I like truly black stuff is
technically
like,
black is not a color. It's a shade.
No. It's color. It's all colors in one. So starts off with a throw as we get right back into the action.
Yes. All right, there we go.
Good shields from Great Faden, taking advantage here. And yeah, that point blank fireball does get punished here.
Ooh, side swap.
Ooh, okay.
Yo.
Nice challenge. Great timing on that.
Nice. Itatsu.
With punish? No, not with punish. Sorry, with cancel.
Oh, try to get the jump 6C, but Great Faden too close for comfort on that one.
Full meter, and yeah, good stagger pressure yet again. A lot of mileage off of that, and this should kill.
Yeah, we'll spend the meter there, get the CS to build some back before the next round.
Yeah, good situation to be in here. Okay, Namu-san.
Jump 2C, but the assault over fireball here. That's also dangerous at that range anyways.
Yeah, jumping over a fireball.
Pick up DP.
Yeah, IW going to get both power-ups most likely. Nice shield, and yeah, takes advantage of that. Lets it rip.
Yeah, to be able to interrupt. There we go. Dash C actually to get the continuation of this combo.
Get that full corner carry. But nice forward tech. Oh, the dive punch.
Nice, got our air throw.
Okay, throw gets tech. Wow, great challenge right there. Post tech. Gonna get all this corner carry. IW again. Both power ups and a throw is very scary right here.
Yeah.
Charge shield. Has CS available. Challenges with the normal, knowing CS is available here.
Oh!
Bet it all. And Great Faden was very patient.
Yeah, I mean, we got a nice little example of the OTG opportunity when you go dash B, pick up route for Akatsuki there from Vicky. You actually could have done 2-2A to go for EX Fireball. That's often like a go-to for Akatsuki when they're feeling a little cheeky, right?
Yeah.
Because you could still have that blocks an opportunity. Some players try to steal back a turn. But a raw 2-2B like that was...
It was a
big call out.
Yeah, it's a situation where I think that might have been the life total where if a counter hit might have killed. So sometimes you're just feeling it, right? You just got to go for it. And like, there's always going to be that regret. It's like, oh, I should have DP'd there, right? I could have won the game. You'd rather DP and die than not do it at all. Right?
That's certainly right. I mean, sometimes you can't help but do it with a character like Akatsuki because it's a strong, powerful tool. But when someone's running the set against you with Wagner like that, you have to be so cautious because you can any way cover the gap, cover the ground to get closer to you to get that finish regardless of the space that you're in. But we need to cover a little bit more ground with these ads coming up here in just a moment. So please don't go away. Undernet Action will return in just a moment.
And hello, we're closing in on the end of this round, which is pretty much going to be the last, one of the last Undernight blocks before we head into the top next bracket, right? So just a few more matches. A lot of these matches are going to be very high level because we're getting down to the last bit of pools.
Right, we're looking towards who's going to be championing on with the Chipotle cards.
Ooh.
Who gets to eat today? Basically, everyone who's been knocked into losers and knocked out of pools, they're not eating, which is a tragedy in and of itself. I mean, you know, it's making others more powerful, right? Because if Miller makes it out of this bracket, or if Hell's Flash makes it out of this bracket, they're going to be eating pretty good today here. But we're going to get Lene out on the field against Hyde. I do believe button checks have been done during the breaks, we get right into that Uni2 action.
Now, we didn't see Miller really have to deal with any kind of adversity in their first match on stream.
Right.
Pretty much just dominated from the get-go. But we'll see if Hell's Flash can defend themselves against this Linea assault.
I mean, Hyde has certainly just become so much better than what he was in the previous iterations of the game.
Just stood there and took that one, though.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Just out of range.
Nice.
Oh, trying to dash back with 2-2 series comes through for Hyde in the clutch.
Yeah, Linea's got to respect that projectile. It's just massive. Air to air, but drops the combo. Good shield there. Wins the grid battle.
Very good here for Miller. CS and try to, throws out.
Ooh, tried the dash. The dash knee does not work out there. Miller does get the hit.
Pick up off the wall. Super. Able to get a little bit of concentration build here, but the Cycle is looking in the favor of Hell's Flash and still able to dash through.
Trade? That might have been confirmed that.
Yeah.
Those crumples there, they keep you on your butt for a while.
Staggers, nice. Calls out the throw immediately. Miller
gets Celestial.
That's what happens. You have good defense, you get rewarded well.
Yeah, we'll just get like 400 meter for next round.
I'm gonna put that into an investment.
I got my meter in escrow.
Oh.
That dash normal gets a counter hit. Spends the meter to get the extra damage here.
Nice. Vicky picked up. That was 2C pickup right there. That was very good stuff here from Hell's Flash.
Yeah, big advantage right here, life total wise, and gets the grid as well.
What a dive kick! Oh my goodness, because we were charging. Increase button from Hell's Flash there. Wasn't going to find the mark. And Miller certainly going to take as much advantage as they can.
See, it's still available. They're in the air. Gets hit by that reversal. Ooh, dash. Normal, big combo from Miller. Probably going to flip the life totals here.
Yeah. Still not out of the woods yet. Just barely about to get this meter. 200 available for Hell's Flash. Iwex is an opportunity. Decides the creeping edge out.
Just managed to get it there. With that normal, that backdash does get punished. Nice moves by Miller right there.
Yes, absolutely catching. I think that was the 2C catching that backdash right there. I don't think that was 2C actually. That just has some wild reach.
Yeah, it's really long. It's one of the faster normals in the game too for that range.
No kidding, that was, yeah.
Hell's Flash out here swinging, but gets caught again. Gets knocked down. Miller has a significant grid advantage here. Gets the shield in time to take that CS. Another big combo for Hell's Flash. Smart steer to get the knockdown. Baits something out. Miller does not hit, but gets tagged on that backdash. Nice throw here, and Hyde does get a throw corner combo. Once again, take another grid advantage.
Ooh! Missed the dash. Yeah.
Punishes that dive kick. Well, the dive kick in the normal.
Uh-oh. Yo,
backdashes it.
My mistake. I forgot. Linea is a very squirrely individual. I thought that should have been a punish opportunity. If anything, after the DP, could have DP'd right back against Miller.
Ooh. Oh, gets tagged walking backwards there. Tried to bait something out, but got the ankles. Left him exposed. Wow!
No, we punished this.
Yeah.
Good dash up from Miller.
Unfortunately, tail is all the time. You're trying to throw a fireball, but you're holding forward. You don't input that neutral input. You end up with a DP. The block on that. Shields it, but stuck in this situation here. Good block on the overhead. Gets DP'd.
Like how that we ran deep in the corner right there. I think we were trying to wait for that vocal timing.
Nice.
A little bit longer there to pull up on that grid opportunity with the throw. But Hell's Flash fighting their way out of that corner.
Yeah, drop that comp, but going to maintain grid advantage here. Ooh, what a whiffed.
P2D, not going to hit.
Oh,
again. There's a couple times now that we've seen Miller kind of run behind that fireball for that visual noise, keep the opponent guessing. One more strike. Miller takes around the creeping edge to stay close.
Yeah, that TRM right there. I love the timing on that. Now, match point is Miller. I think this could be burrito point. Another big start here. Starting off spinning that beat on that corner combo. Timely shield yet again. Gonna steal that grip, but gets caught low and loses it.
Good throw.
Yeah, nice tech on that. Ooh, yeah, CS. See what's going on, DP it. Another tech here.
We're still pushing away with these shields. 2A dash up interrupt, but not going to find a confirm here.
Oh, good backdash.
What a late backdash right there.
But missed the dash timing. Whoa. He's just swinging, but gets caught in the air. And with that, Miller is going to take it.
Yo, that was a very tense moment right there because they were both jockeying for that position, trying to find the final hit. And eventually just Miller said, you know what, I'm tired of your shenanigans, and goes for that EX Hound Splitter there to get the finish.
Yeah. I think that I think Hellslayer showed a lot of good stuff right there, but I think as we got closer to the end of that round, they started to get a little bit shaky in some ways. Just kind of showing off right there. Like, they got that low hit, but really wasn't able to confirm it, right? And that could have completely swayed how things go because everyone does so much damage in this game. Yeah,
everyone does a ton of damage in this game, and I think about just the movement in general of this game between Miller in particular. You're trying to keep up with a Lene player, right? That has been, kind of jumping around the screen, being a little squirrely, right? We had those quick Tiger Knee, not even Tiger Knee, right? Because it's just quick dive kick. But those are still coming through against you, and you're not quite ready for those overhead opportunities or anti-air situations. Even the one where we had Miller go for a DP and was able to jump back anyways, but that was opportunity right after DP, knowing in most normal circumstances, yes, you wait for DP to come back down and you punish. But that one in particular, knowing you're going up against a character like Lene, might have been a call to go for a DP of your own to at least get some damage, but save a little bit more on resources. Either way, we're moving on throughout this bracket. DZ Kujaku versus Stardust. We're returning here. Should be another hide up to the plate. But that's KPB's own DZ actually playing up on some uni here.
Yeah, so, a little bit of a contemplation here. Stardust did play earlier with that hide. Ran into, a buzzsaw earlier, right?
Right.
But, there's definitely a chance to make a comeback here.
Of course, still working our way through the ranks here as we get down to our final picks. Hilda is potentially here, and DZ Kujaku is locking in Hilda.
Yeah, this is the first Hilda of this block in particular. Hilda is a very unique character. She's got a lot of projectiles, right?
Yeah.
And they happen to not have projectile properties as well, so some of them are like they function like normals at times.
Right.
Very tricky character to play against if you haven't fought her before.
Yes, she can be filled with visual noise setups here. The game plan for Stardust is try to remain close to Hilda and don't let her leave.
Yeah.
Like she's gonna have to commit to a charge increase button to keep you out, or even just if she potentially sets up a pin opportunity. Don't forget Roomba. That's all very scary things, but once you stay within the face of Hilda or you put her in a corner scenario, she is certainly terrified because she doesn't have a reversal opportunity.
Yeah, she's not the strongest on defense, but with that being said, she's got some great setups here. Yeah, that's an overhead. That fully charged overhead.
Caught you thinking about the Roomba coming through the 3 pillars from below, and that also just makes her all the more terrified. She was scared to deal with before. Now that's just increased tenfold.
Nice assault at that close range. Hilda doesn't have a lot of techniques that can use very close.
Right.
It's forced to use the system mechanics to kind of get out of things.
There we go. Go full screen launch.
That push out from that shield.
Ooh.
Blocks it. Ooh, but didn't block the last hit.
Yeah, that teleport's a nice call because it puts you away from that corner. You have more room to walk away from Stardust here, which is certainly going to be beneficial for a character like Hilda.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, that overhead. That's the thing, like, you can't look at the projectiles because if you're looking at them, it's too late. You have to look at what Hilda's doing.
Right.
That's the only way to know if something's coming a lot of the time. With that, Stardust does get another hit in. Full corner carry. Has meter and the grid advantage here. Ooh. A grid break. And with this, he's going to keep that grid. Spend this.
Yeah, you can get 2 of those in there. Go for the
IWEX. I don't think this is going to kill, though. Now that's satisfying, but it's not a kill. But unfortunately, put your full screen. Okay, didn't matter.
Good assault here, DZ.
I mean, you gotta do it for the stream, right? You gotta show off your stuff.
To get the IWEX? Yeah. I mean, you committed, right? You go for the veil off. You've already in the state. You may as well send it all the way.
Yeah.
DZ is certainly trying to keep Stardust at bay. Only a small touch of damage here.
Yeah, you do want to shield some of these projectiles, but that being said, if you shield that the wrong way, you're going to get broken here. This is going to be tough. Good block on that, though. Oh, but off screen just goes the overhead. Celestial. Ooh, big punish here. This is going to be so much damage.
Nice. DC.
Ooh, that's an overhead.
Should be able to wrap this up here. Oh, Roomba. Interesting. Yeah, because he could have killed right there.
I thought it would EX Fireball would have just killed.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. CS.
Look at this. DZ giving all the respect in the world of Stardust because the comeback certainly is possible with that beam there.
Yeah, can keep the offense going. Gets the backdash counter hit. Big damage, and Grid's still available. Beats something out. Not sure what they were attempting. Maybe 4B on accident. But they dropped the combo. CS is available. CS is right there.
But CS, it's a nothing. Oh, no.
Yeah, that overhead is available again.
Yeah. We go for the CS to see if Hilda was doing anything, and unfortunately we weren't able to assess the scenario fast enough. We could have dashed right under the disco ball setup and get at least a grab or at least start pressuring in that corner.
Yeah, I mean, had they just finished that combo with another, mid-combo bail-off, right, that would have been big. Ooh, big whip there. Capitalizes. Get some pressure here going. The fireball punishes.
Interesting, yeah.
That's the thing, that because Hyde does have projectiles that stay on screen for quite some time. If you have the good timing on it, you can punish Hilda for some of the stuff.
True.
There's that 4B. CS goes right through it.
Ooh, SLTP there. Side swap, 2-2 series. Try to challenge.
Yeah, switches back. Big shields here for Kujaku.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Misses that CS combo. Looks like.
I wonder what the route was supposed to be there, actually. Because I think you get ground bounce right after, so then you should have pickup, maybe?
Maybe. Gets tagged here, and then reset it overhead.
All right. Well, at least we got our round, and things get a little dicey towards the end for both of these players here, the back and forth.
Nice assault, air-to-air. That's one of the things that's really good about the air-to-air from Hyde. It's that it wall slams for like a big combo, but missed spaces that, unfortunately. It gives Kujaku a free turn. Ooh, yeah, overhead coming.
Oh, there a rainfall to come through. Doesn't go for teleport this time, since we're going to be able to progress in the mid-screen, but we sneak up with a throw, no button press.
Oh, that was a risky jump shield, but ended up not getting punished for it.
Right.
Another hit, but drops that combo as well, so another chance for Stardust here. Oh, dash up throw. Oh. Beats the dive. That is one of those things that Hildas go for, the wake-up dive kick. And then, yeah. Big super here. That'll do it.
Very good stuff here. DZ putting up a whole cavalcade of projectiles on the screen to try to get Stardust to fall forward in this bracket here. Yeah, DZ, I believe just this is loser side then, right?
Yeah, it must be, yeah. Okay. So, that could have been the qualifying match or close to it. But, yeah, Stardust had a lot of opportunities there. Ended up punishing a lot of the options that DZ had gone for as reversal. So, like I said, her defense is not the best when she has to challenge. She often challenges with dive kick and things like that, right? Which are really annoying. And, Stardust called them out, but the situation just made it hard to combo, I think, and just ended up making it difficult to finish his play.
Yeah, we talked about earlier some of those scramble situations. Being able to come out on top is so critical, especially at this point in the bracket, and maintaining your composure after the fact, because maybe if your plan A doesn't work, you still kind of continue on throughout the bracket anyways. It's water on a duck's back, right? Because it happened already previously. You just have to keep going. Sometimes even try to pick up some messy situations. It's hard to practice is also another factor of it, right? Trying to practice a scramble. Kind of tricky stuff to do here, but at the end of the day, the one who becomes more consistent in hitting your damage routes is the one that is the victim. That was the case of DZ versus Kujaku. Our next set, we buff Jerus and Idolism J returning to the plate on this one.
All right, so both of these plays we have seen on stream already. And it's going to be most likely another final qualifying match to get out of here with a Chipotle burrito. So we'll see who is able to pull it out.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, so that previous set between DZ and Stardust was a loser side qualifier. So this one will be a run back here for these two. I'm trying to remember the score. It was, it was 2-1 in favor of Jay because some of the setups got a little tricky there for Byakuya.
Yeah. So maybe, after you play like a full bracket, you get, more locked in, right? You lock in and you're able to kind of get your setups going a little bit better. Right. But so far, Idolism J with another big starter.
It seems that Jay has gotten more warmed up throughout the bracket here to get to this point. They've been more consistent on their routing. Nice 2. Oh my goodness.
That dropped Rekka turned into a happy little reset.
Yeah. See, and again, those scramble situations like I would talk about, right? Being able to follow through right after. Not a shield break here.
But dropped the combo.
Nice blocking overhead.
Good challenge. Gutsy challenge from that CS.
So one regular bit of practice that might be coming in handy here for Jay is Teddy Treebark, for example, also another Vyakio player. So having some familiarity in this matchup is certainly beneficial for Jay.
What a tech.
Nice.
Dive into low. Just, you know, he's a little bug you out right there, right? A little bit of extra noise for you. Super, get as much damage as possible. CS. Maximize the damage and throw a kill. IW. Does not hit. I'm just going to stay over here, though. I don't want to try to punish you.
Yeah, you know, I'm glad you had the patience for that one there. I would hate to see for Jay to go for the dive kick into death there. But good trade round. We take that all day.
I understand, yeah, because what if you dive and you just get caught by it?
Oh my
That's
God.
the only way you could lose that round, right?
I once J2C'd with that. J2C'd right into the vortex as Akatsuki. That is tragic. You go right into the garbage disposal. All right, but Jay putting a garbage disposal set up here in a moment.
Yeah, here come the boys. Good blocks, though. Blocked everything. We'd like to see it. And
nice overhead 3C.
Yeah. Both players have a lot of grit. Jumps into that dive. Or swoop, I guess. Managed to take the grid there with a tiny bit of advantage. But Jerus very patient right here. Gets it. Ah! I thought that was going to work, but that fireball ended up winning out.
That fireball will come through there. Let's go for flip once again.
Ooh,
no escape. Yeah. And I'm not sure essentially what Buff Jerus should really do in that corner there. I do like the 2C opportunity. We didn't really have a web opportunity either because Jay was really controlling the skies. Yeah. That would have been a nice escape route, but Jay was right there.
Yeah, you got to be patient, right, and win it out in the uni way. You gotta build meter.
Right. Guys, we might another bless the dome. Doesn't get the dash
nice
delay.
hit here, but drops the combo. Another big hit for Idolism J.
Back down one more time. Substantial lead for Jay right now. Another EX Worm set up. And honestly, just sitting there waiting for Worm to activate is an interesting choice because could have done like a dash up button or at least like dash up a little bit to get out of the corner. But we're so afraid of what Jay is going to be doing to us here.
Good tower throw attack here. Yeah, gets the hit. See if Buff Jerus can get something going here.
Yep, Rekka's come through. Our first web setup at the corner. Only got 2.
Yeah, nice. Respected. It gets crossed up by that overhead.
That's something you got to remember that in this matchup. Yeah, you can go for web setup, but Merkava can get an easy route off of 2B, right? Or even just regular 2A.
Doesn't throw it. Another assault. Has a lot of grid here. CS. Oh yeah, we knew it was coming.
Quick dive hit there.
Yeah, Normal's putting so much work for Idolism J in this matchup. Just respectful here. Into low. Blocks it. Celestial.
Oh.
It's punished. This could be death. Well, it should be death.
It should be. We do have, like you said, Celestial available here.
Yeah. So with that, Idolism J will take it and walk out of here with a very hearty Chipotle burrito.
Yeah, Jay gets to
or
eat.
Bowl, or if you choose.
Yes, Jay does get a free meal for qualifying out of the pools here. It's been a very interesting block. Very, very interesting indeed since they put me down with the Merkava squad and the Lene squad out here. So that was a nice little PTSD moment for me to go through every Merkava I've had to fight for a substantial amount of time. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be a great run for Uni 2 action. There's still more on the way here. But I do believe that is it for us right now. So, we got one more. Okay. All right, so we may have one more. It is 11:50 here.
Got
so
a little bit of DLC for this block.
Yeah, because there are a couple of losers matches on the opposite side here and other pool setups here. Like I think Silly Sock Sam versus Trunk Brixton, is still going on. Also, Rat Slayer versus Campaign is still going on. That's in pool L202. Trying to see here for L211. I think Jay was in 211, so that should be done here. Just taking a quick gander. But, of course, everyone that tuned in, thank you so very much. We do greatly appreciate it. The early hours of Combo Breaker 2024 still going on. Plenty of games to be had.
And to all our international viewers who may be out there, but that's probably the evening for them. But, thank you for tuning in as well, right? We know it's your Saturday or Sunday night, but, we thank you for joining us as well.
A spectacular game to be had. The auction tournament happened last night, right?
Yeah,
so
I believe so.
Yeah. Who won that? I didn't. Do we spoil that?
Ooh,
or do we make you watch the VOD?
Yeah, we got to make you watch the VOD.
You watch the VOD.
Got to see the drama unfold.
What was the cheapest character? Do you know?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Okay. I was off gallivanting around the venue proper. I think I was still doing a block when nope, actually,
I was probably still in my Street Fighter pool.
Yeah. I was definitely watching some Grand Blue towards the end here, but yes, we do have a match pulling up here in just a moment. As you can see, our players are stepping up. It's a Big Day versus Hell's Flash.
Yeah, gotta do a little wireless cleanup right there. Gotta clean your earwax out.
Always do that. Yeah, when you're sitting down, if the consoles don't have the must be wired in order to reconnect to the system, please disconnect your, clear out the controllers that are on there. It's not on the player that was previously sitting down. It's on you who is sitting down at your console.
All right, looks like Hell's Flash we saw earlier with the hide. And this is our first set and probably only set of the block in particular.
Yeah. Actually, you said it was Seth? I missed.
Yeah, Seth. Yeah.
Seth? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Seth players are certainly a sight to behold.
Yeah.
Just the amount of routing knowledge that they have to get some of the... You want to talk about scrambles. This is one character that you have to be a king of scramble with because you can hit opponents on really wonky positions, and Seth players still have to get that cleanup after the fact. Fastfall certainly helps you out, but routing can get a little tricky.
I mean, yeah, for sure. And like a lot of Seth players are absolute animals on defense because they know they're going to get so much damage if they challenge correctly.
Yes. Some of those high-risk characters, but substantial reward. Nice orb setup. Leave it lingering here. And Big Day going to get called out by Hell's Flash.
I like it. Great swing right there by Hell's Flash. And, Seth's health is not the biggest. Right? Gets grid broken. And this is going to be a big advantage for Hell's Flash. Even if they drop that combo, they've got so much grid to work with here. And health lead. But gets tagged by that orb. Ooh, just slipped out of that combo. CS?
Yes. Calls out the dive here and able to get DP. Creeping Edge 2C start.
Okay. Has the grid to work with as well. Reset.
So much damage output is needed here.
Just a meaty, but drops the combo.
Yeah, we're so close to finishing on either side. Go.
But the orb went the wrong way. It went off the screen. A big challenge again from Hell's Flash.
Hell's Flash taking that round. And all it took was a couple stray hits from calling out Big Day, trying to warp around the screen. Right?
Yeah, nice anti-air. That was a
we're 2C from there? Okay.
Nice. Empty throw. Catches the jump out, spends the meter for super. Re-jump here.
Drops out the combo a little bit too early. Try to challenge here to Big Day. Takes the skies.
That was a risky dash, but it worked out. Anti-air. Nice. My goodness, Hell's Flash is on point right now with these. He's just like he's batting 1,000 right now.
Yeah, no kidding. Quite literally batting.
Yeah.
So just the big swings that we're making. And again, not being too scared to press against the offense of Seth, I think is critical. Respects the orb. Does get a massive jump in grid.
Oh, again. A nice dash A right there. Or the dash 5A, but tries the anti-air, but doesn't get punished for it. Again! Oh, but doesn't pick it up this time.
What is with Hell's Flash going for these increased Cs here right in the face of their opponent?
Hell's Flash must be a very good baseball player.
I guess so. There we go.
Okay.
Not going to kill here yet.
EX Rekka spends the CS. Ooh, yeah. Challenge for Big Day right here. Got to make something happen. Spend meter.
Orb set up here. No assault. Oh my goodness.
I think Big Day's scared of being DP'd right now, right? So played it safe right there.
That's fair.
But does get another hit. But drops that second dash, that second rushing move.
Right.
Hell's Flash now on burrito point. Trade.
Too far.
Big whip punish.
Second 2A. Nice 2C interrupt here to steal it back. Let me get our launcher.
Okay, what's the ender here? They've ended this super many times, so I think that's going to be the ender. Yeah.
Good call, good call. At least a 4,100 damage there.
Walks off screen. Another super ender.
Oh! That was a brave shield from Hell's Flash right there.
Got tagged overhead, though.
And Seth is one of those tricky characters that trying to shield because of how sporadic that movement is kind of tricky to do. It might be better reserved to just go for a regular block.
Go. Ooh, reset right there.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Tried to catch that landing recovery, but it's tied again. Super ender. Okay, jumps out of that.
Watch out, the orb.
Oh! Combo didn't bail off. I think they thought they got hit. Because that's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Spends the meter.
We are blocking.
Bail-off's available. Will they spend it?
Spend it. Oh!
That's okay. They're going to get the rest of this combo into CS. And it may not matter at the end of the day because of Seth's health. But doesn't finish the combo. Gets a hit anyway. I mean, that was a roller coaster of emotions right there.
Yeah. I mean, you want to go for as much damage as he could in that moment because I don't think, even if we did IW, would have finished the job. It would have gotten very close.
Yeah.
But even still, spending what we had would have been nice, or at least going for CS, you wouldn't have gotten the meter that you were looking for and the time for the charge to extend the combo. The damage mitigation would have already been done.
Yeah, just one of those, like, it was so weird, but like you are glad they stuck to their guns. Like, just finish the combo, and then we'll just do Oki from there. We'll figure it out.
Exactly that. 100% that. Now, this time, I think that is it for our block. I think we got this one here. I'm seeing the next block being listed up here, and I do see both Makoto Fox and Jadelyn up on the plate here to, swap things out. So it's been a real pleasure hanging out with you. First time on this block. I don't want to hurt you. Oh, my gosh. I forgot. Yeah,
no, don't worry about it.
Okay.
We stay locked in.
Okay. All right.
Just like you should stay locked in and watch some more uni action.
Yeah. Don't go away. More Combo Breaker 2024 in just a moment.